Jump.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to MEGABIT.
Jump.
Yeah, Peter Brown here with Maxwell McGee.
Howdy, folks.
We're going to be playing Strider 2 today. Capcom's sequel to the original arcade hit, I guess you'd call it.
Sort of in celebration of the release of the new Strider.
Yeah, it seemed just fitting that we would do that.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a cold, but I'm going to...
We're going to power through it anyway. It's Friday.
I'm going to summon my energy. I'm going to
You're almost there, Peter. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, so let's get started here. Strider 2, this was an arcade game on the Sony Xeon, or I don't know, some Xeon 1 arcade hardware.
Ugh.
This takes place 2,000 years after the original Strider.
Oh, well, of course it does. And the world still seems pretty much the same.
Yeah.
A lot less dinosaurs in this game, I hear.
Yeah, actually. Well, there's some dinosaurs.
Okay.
There's
Well,
some
I don't want to
dinosaur
spoil
action.
it. Let's not spoil it.
And we're going to start off, well, yeah, there's a lot of terrorists, as usual.
Tourists. So I wanted to see this intro. You said I was going to hate the intro.
No, the intro to the show.
Oh!
Which you've already missed.
I don't think it's the intro of the game. I was watching, I was like, this isn't so bad. No, I saw the intro for your show. It's amazing. I love Strider's stance here.
Oh, so confident.
The 1 foot behind the other, just like, ready to go.
This plays like almost identical to, it's kind of like a hybrid of the original Strider and the new one.
So one thing I noticed pretty much right away is that you can't move and stab in this game.
Move and stab?
Like walk forward and stab, like you can in the new Strider. Oh, you totally can.
Right there, yeah.
Oh, I probably don't know what he's talking about. He was like, here's a stand some place and stab.
This game has unlimited continues. So it's known for being incredibly easy,
Just
but
throwing that out there.
there's a lot of like really weird boss fights.
Such as this one
Such as
against
generic
terrorists.
What do you know?
And there you go. You did it. Powering right on through. So this game came out, it takes place, you said 2,000 years after the original Strider. How many real life years was it between Strider 1 and this
I
one?
want to say about 13.
Oh, okay.
This came out in the year
That's a
2000.
pretty good amount of years.
Yeah, this came out. Funny thing is, when Capcom released this in the USA, they misprinted the discs. This came with a pack in with the original Strider game. So the disc says Strider, it has the old art.
Yep.
But you put that in and you get this
And
game.
it's a surprise, Strider 2.
Yeah, you put in the Strider 2 disc and obviously you get the old one. Capcom never bothered to reissue CDs or print anymore. This game didn't sell a whole lot of copies, but as a result, it's now kind of
That guy.
slightly
Oh, no.
valuable.
You
wanted the
missed
bonus? You wanted the bonus?
I wanted to see that guy. Can you go back and look at the guy on the billboard? Oh, no.
Oh, the guy. I know the guy you're talking about. It's okay. There's plenty of guys to look at. You'll get your guy fixed, man. Done. Did you ever play this game?
I did not. Sadly, my history with Strider is rather shameful. I was only ever first introduced to the character in the, I guess it would have had to be the original Marvel vs. Capcom, because he was one of the playable characters you could control in that game, and for the longest time I thought Strider was actually some sort of Canadian superhero, because I guess it's like the low-res, you know, standard def television I had at the time. You look at the little, I don't know, the little kanji that Strider has on his uniform, and if you sort of squint your eyes and it's not real high-res, it kind of looks like the maple leaf, like a red maple leaf. So for the longest I was like, is he supposed to be Canadian?
Ninja?
But then like all the other Asian influences to his character design didn't make any sense. I didn't know how it was supposed to tie together with the Canadian theme at all. I was very confused.
I would love to hear your alternate universe.
My alternate universe,
that makes sense.
Strider he's a hero of the Great White North. And you know the Mounties, they have sort of a, you know, their uniforms are all red, and Strider has a very striking red, you know,
like,
color palette to
who
his
is he
design.
fighting? Who is he fighting?
I don't know. Mooses?
Robotic beast.
All I know. Canada doesn't really have any villains except maybe
us.
Justin Bieber.
Well, right now we're playing the hockey game.
That's
the
true.
semifinals in the Olympics.
I saw that. Winner keeps Bieber. Or loser keeps Bieber.
Yeah. Well, really.
We're all
Anyone
winners.
with Bieber is a winner,
Geostan points out the Canadians are too nice to be ninjas.
They would just be the most polite ninjas.
Just like, could you please stop with your terrorism?
Just giving you like meals.
Yeah.
You need a coat? You look cold.
Yeah.
These are the infamous the Pooh sisters.
The Pooh sisters. Oh wow, it's just T-O-O in this game.
Yep.
Oh man, this is pretty awesome with the flying. Cause you see, this was something the new Strider sadly lacks. Like the Pooh sister fights are in there, and they're some of my favorite parts of the new Strider game. But you're not fighting them on top of flying cars in a futuristic city. You're fighting them in dilapidated future Russia town. And every stage is dilapidated future Russia town.
Yeah, this game actually mixes stuff up.
How did you? What? Did you already fit? Why did you beat them so quickly?
Oh no.
Or do you just have to endure until you reach?
Oh, I'm just enduring all right.
Oh, this guy's my favorite. Oh, well, he was. It's like, I got my little panther car, and I'm like a wizard or something. I'm not even sure. I'm gonna get you though.
It's tiger form.
Tiger form. I'm loving these arrows, by the way. Just in case there's any confusion. You need to go to what? Hey kids, go to the left to progress. And if you guys have any questions, I have the magic chat laptop right here.
It's true. No, try not to cough too much in my microphone. Oof, I'm dying here.
You just got to get it all off just like in one go. Just off camera and then be set for the rest of the thing. So if Carolyn is to believe, the original Strider can be finished in, say, like 20 minutes or so if you really know what you're doing.
Yeah, this game's a little bit longer, but, I mean, because, you know, I chose level 1 on the map.
Okay. I know, you are dying.
I know, I'm dying. And I've totally, like, you know, gone through a few, like, mini stages, but I'm still on the first level here, so there's, I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half of gameplay.
And is it, like, completely linear from start to finish, or is there any, so you can take, like, the high road into the jungle, the low road into the cave?
Each level is linear.
Okay.
But you can choose from there to go, like, once you beat it, you can go to level 3 or level 2.
Oh, okay, you don't have to just restart from the beginning every single time.
Well, no, but you don't have to go to the direct path of, like, levels 1
Oh,
through 4.
oh, okay, I get you.
Come on.
It's interesting seeing this and seeing all the different throwbacks that the new Strider has, because you have a boss fight against Solo, who's the boss Peter just finished early on in the game. He operates quite a bit differently from that Solo, and you have this dragon too. This dragon's like the first boss you encounter. You were also using that power-up where you sort of shot, I don't know, energy waves out of your sword, and they would arc around the screen. I would say, not much of a spoiler, but you do get a power in the new Strider that's sort of similar to that much later on in the game.
So you want to recap for folks like what you thought about that game? Because I had a lot of fun playing it.
Yeah, the new Strider, I mean, you can check out my review now. It's up on the site. I definitely enjoyed it. It's just a super fun action platformer where just the movement and controls for Strider all feel really, really good. The way you can arc his jump, and then, like, if you start to go into a jump and you decide, oh, maybe I'm about to hit some spikes, you can immediately back out of it. The sort of the range of your slide,
got some, Eric.
the speed of your walk speed, and how fast you move when you're sliding, like all of it feels just perfectly measured to give you complete control.
Eric Tay saving me with cough drops.
Oh, cough
what
drops
guy.
in the studio.
What a guy. Yeah, sorry I'm coughing, everybody.
Lifesavers.
When I'm dedicated to this show. All right.
But yeah, it felt great, and really the only main complaint I had with it was just the world, the level design of the world was just, like, Strider is very exciting, and the powers he uses are very exciting, but the world they put him in was just rather dull. Like I said, it was just this heavy industrial setting that you start out in, and it pretty much stays that way throughout. Like, you visit sort of a laboratory kind of area and a sewers kind of area, but they all sort of draw from the same palette, and they're all gray. They're all just sort of gray and brown, and it all just kind of runs together. But the game itself is super fun. It's out now, PSN and Xbox Live, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody.
How long is that game?
It depends. It does have Castleroid elements to it. So as you collect new cipher powers for your weapons, like there's a fire-based power and an ice-based power, you'll be able to open doors that correspond to those powers. So there's an ice door and a fire door, and you use the fire power and open the fire door. And you'll encounter those doors frequently early on throughout the game. And then once you collect those powers, you can think to yourself, oh yeah, I saw a fire door back, you know, in the science area. And you can go back and open it up. So if you want to do all of that sort of exploration, which is definitely advisable because you can find, in addition to finding like concept art and challenge mode unlockables, you can also get different power-ups for your sub-weapons or extra health for Strider and things like that. Oh man, new Strider doesn't have anything this awesome, you know. Like this guy's playing, he's like, okay, okay, Strider's coming. He's from like this legendary clan of ninjas. He's super fast, he's got this crazy sword. What am I gonna do?
Horse.
Horse. Horses are fast.
He's in like a horse factory. Like
he's also, and there's a giant, like anti-air turret back there. Maybe just shoot Strider, you know, with the turret, or have somebody waiting on the turret in case the horse thing doesn't quite work out. But back to the question how long New Strider is. So if you, I've heard that if you just blaze through it and you don't look for anything and you make the game super hard for yourself, you might be able to finish it in 4 hours if you're, you know, able to beat all the super difficult enemies without any of the health or weapon upgrades. If you're like me and you take your time and you sort of enjoy the game for what it is and aren't afraid of a little exploration, I think it took me like around 8 hours to finish the entire game, and I believe I got 53% of all the unlockables. So even then, after those 8 hours, there's still plenty of stuff to go back and find and collect.
So I can just stand right inside this boss and just attack. This game is pretty broken. Pretty broken. Oh no.
Oh! Oh, what was that, Peter?
Oh no.
What was that?
Worked last
I
time.
think you just got rocked, son. Oh, let's look at the chat here now that I'm done rambling about New Strider and see if we missed any questions.
Yeah, for those just tuning in, you guys are watching Megabit. It's our it's the second week of the show where I bring in some of my old games and I play with some from the team, and it's kind of relaxed on a Friday. It's on every Friday at 11. We've got a bunch of other shows too, Monday through Friday at 11.
We do. We have so many shows. We've got multiple players on Monday.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can remember them all. We have multiple players on Monday, and then the Sean method at some point. Those are the only two I remember. I shouldn't have gone down this path. Somebody in the chat wants to know if you would ever consider playing TMNT 4.
Oh, absolutely.
In the future.
Totally.
That being Bob Jones 1980. Sorry, Bob Jones. I can just say your name. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, for this episode and the last one, I kind of started with stuff that's relevant to new releases, but as this show goes on, I'm going to be dipping into a lot of different things. Some more obscure than others, but yeah, Team NT is definitely on that list.
Yeah, I forget. What was on your last episode? It was Actraiser?
No, last episode was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
Oh, your first episode was Actraiser.
Nope.
Then
you are just making stuff
way
up.
off. I'm going to drink some water. What was on your first episode?
I just told you, Mystic Quest.
Oh, Mystic Quest, okay.
Yeah. But I know, like, a lot of, you know, everyone's playing old games on the internet now. But not everyone plays the same games, so I'm going to start bringing in some stuff that I don't think that most people have seen before in the near future. There he is. Yep. Man, you think Strider's voice would get tired from yelling all the time.
I know, you feel like he wouldn't feel the need to yell every single time. But then again, Strider is a man of few words.
Does he say anything other than
He does in the new game. I think he has about 6 lines of dialogue.
Including
all those different grunts. I remember this.
This is really fun.
It's really good. Oh man. The first guy's like, oh yeah, Strider's coming up the wall there. I better do something about it. Nope. He gets decked, and then his buddy's like, oh man, my friend just got cut up. I better should do something about that. Nope, gonna get decked too.
Oh.
All right, Peter, pro tip.
Don't fall.
You're gonna want to follow the arrow, and don't fall. And what did you do? So Peter, did you play Strider at all? Like back when it was originally released, either at home or in the arcade?
Yeah, I had the Genesis version.
Okay.
A while ago. I was not very good at it though. This game is much easier, even though I keep dying. And it's easy because it's got
because you got a limited continue, so you know, just figure it out.
You know.
Was that something that was changed for the American release? Like, does the Japanese version
Oh,
Is it harder in the sense that you don't have unlimited controls?
Well, I think it's just a direct arcade port, and since people aren't plunking in quarters,
Oh,
they were just like,
defaults to unlimited since.
Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, I don't want to call it lazy because I don't really know what kind of effort they put into it.
I do like the arcade ports where you have to at least
the
press
coin
the
button.
button. Yeah, press like the X button to keep inserting coins. I like those two dudes hanging out in the background. Oh, no, they're dead now.
Woo!
So in the new Strider, a lot of the game is about collecting the cipher power-ups, like I mentioned, the ice and the fire and things like that. It doesn't look like that's necessarily the case in this game. Like, you have the projectile power-up that I've seen you use a couple of times, but otherwise, like, are you gaining any more powers or abilities, or are you pretty much set right from the get-go?
You're just set right from the get-go.
All right.
This guy is a pain in the ass. Get back here. He's gonna leave like right now. Oh.
Somebody in the chat noting that the enemy with the axe that we just defeated clearly compensating for something. Imagine that is definitely true.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is just like where the game, well, at this moment, stops being fun.
Just gonna take a break from the fun for a little while. Have you run around this circle, but Peter, look, you go in a circle and then the background becomes the foreground. It's amazing. You gotta fight Herzog.
That's German for Herzog.
You think Herzog would just leave and just sort of let you deal with the dragon and not feel the need to be there personally and get stabbed in and about the waist?
Whoop. It's okay.
So I've noticed throughout your event you've been collecting these blue Mentos-style discs. Do those give you anything besides hundreds?
Oh, no.
You've been getting mad hundreds. Oh, so many. Oh, so good. Are you going to be able to enter your name on a high score leaderboard? That's another thing that's always fantastic about arcade ports for home consoles. They always have the high score leaderboard in there. I suppose if you have siblings, maybe that's relevant, but otherwise.
This boss.
Come
on, just come back here. Just come here.
There you go. Oh, your Strider rank.
Yeah, dude.
How much Strider were you?
E.
Do you know anything about the story? I didn't realize either. Like, there's a whole like manga series and a whole like mythos.
It started off as a manga series. Capcom licensed it from the manga artist, which is why Strider games are so few and far between.
Okay. Because they have to go back and get the approval and all that good.
They can't just make it.
Do you know anything about his origins?
He's just a ninja. I don't
know. The way the new game sort of paints it is that there are a whole bunch of Striders.
Well, yeah.
And they're all just called Strider, and they all look the same, and they all have the crazy
He's
sword.
the latest incarnation in this game, 2,000 years after the original Strider. It's amazing how little technology has progressed in 2,000
Well,
years.
you know.
I guess they have
it's an inverse bell curve. I'm sure the technology went up and up and up, and then there was some great catastrophe, and then it all went back down again.
Like here we are.
Sort of like in Mass Effect. When you wake up to Prothean, and he's like, oh, everything's pretty much the way I left it. There's just a lot fewer laser guns.
These guys belong in a Mega Man game.
Yes, they do. And only Strider could just run.
Hockey!
Oh, look at this! Oh, they have future hockey skis, and they're attacking it. And they're also bird people? Wait a second.
Well, you know, like you do.
I love the ambient penguins that are just hanging out in the background. It's like, what is going on? Why are all these robots here?
I really want to kill those nice looking penguins.
No, you don't.
But
don't be a monster, Peter.
No, I just, no. Don't mind me.
Finally, this ice axe is used for something. Alright, so you got power up. What does that do for you? Also, what's the B below your name? I have so many questions, Peter. There's so many things I need to know.
So the B initiates that like rainbow effect.
Oh, yeah.
It's like an auto homing projectile thing, and I look really cool when I do it. Oh man, how's the chat doing?
They're doing all right.
No E's, Bob.
No E's. Talking about lots of E's and F's. Oh yeah, because I was giving you a hard time about your Strider range. And it was.
Yeah. I mean, this game doesn't really promote like skillful play, unfortunately.
I mean, how do you? Is it just not getting hit and then getting through super quickly?
I guess so, or getting high scores. There are a lot of like little bonus icons that you can pick up to like enhance your score.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's just time and score, really.
Yeah, you just keep standing there, buddy. Don't worry about it. Yeah, there you go. Don't even worry about it. Thank you, helicopter. Okay. That helicopter pilot is so getting fired after all this is over.
Okay.
Stay out of the shot. Stay out of the shot.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
You're ruining the shot, Frank. Get out of here.
Stand here?
Wait, where do we go?
It's cool, guys.
Unlimited continue. Oh yeah. Belga F's not gonna keep me down. Oh, see, there you go. Get that thing. What is that thing? Floating, hovering in midair.
Beluga.
Helicopter pilot is cursing himself for giving you that free ride up those like 10 feet.
Oh shit. Oh, you know what this needs? A snowboarding sequence.
Oh, what? Come on, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 had a snowboarding sequence. You think this thing would have? You did run away from an explosion, which is rather impressive, but it wasn't on a snowboard. And there were enemies with snow skis earlier, so I feel like that was sort of suggesting, foreshadowing.
These hockey dudes, like
these hockey dudes are really good. It sort of feels like a real last-minute decision they kind of came up with on the fly. Like they all arrived in the Arctic and they were like, "Oh man, there's snow everywhere. Strider's so quick. What are we gonna do?" I was like, "Well, I don't know. What if we did like a hockey thing? Because they do stuff on ice." Like, oh yeah, do that. Get everybody get hockey skis. Just get everybody hockey skis.
Also, let's resurrect a mammoth and make it a cyborg.
And give him robot legs.
What?
See, this is so good. This is so good. New Strider does not have reincarnated half cyborg woolly mammoth. Can you get behind him and stab him in the leg bits?
What?
Also in the butt. Oh, you can just you can just do it too.
Oh no.
There you go. He was just like, nope, done. Boop. Step back, please, sir. Can you slide? Do you have to slide this game? Okay. So is there any sort of
challenge?
Hard mode that you maybe could have done?
I don't think so.
You do just kind of stand and stab a whole lot.
I know. This game is so weird.
The new Strider, at least, like, they do force you to move around quite a bit because there are enemies that, you know, take more than one hit to die.
Yeah,
There are enemies with shields, and you have to switch the power you're using to break their shield. Environmental obstacles.
Oh, right, 0G.
You flew way too far into the ceiling.
Okay.
Like this guy. There you go, max 1.
No. Okay.
So sadly, I was looking quickly on Wikipedia before we started this, and it didn't look like Strider 2 ever came out on, like, anything else.
No, this is it.
No Virtual Console, no PSN, no classics.
Nope.
So disappointing.
Capcom would have to license all that stuff.
Whoa.
Researchers? That's a walrus and a wolf.
Well, they were researchers for like 2 seconds, and then you ran in the room and they were like, oh no, time to Hulk out. turn into a war. I bet the guy who got drew the walrus straw
like,
feels
oh.
really dumb. He was like, Larry, you got to turn into this sweet, like, saber-toothed wolf. What happened, man? He's like, well, we only had enough, you know, ancient saber wolf serum for one saber wolf, so I kind of had to make do with what was lying around, and
you got walrus.
you know, we still had a lot of extra walrus serum because nobody's really into being a walrus these days.
Oh god, this is so disorienting.
I know there are lots of upside down parts in the new Strider as well, which are actually some of the most enjoyable.
Yeah, this game is just such a weird release. I don't know why. I guess Capcom released this because it was like not too long after Marvel vs. Capcom came out.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like,
So wanted to give some context, yeah. Oh, you totally fight one of these in the new game. You fight one of these a lot in the new game, actually.
Oh, Jesus. I'm doing
Wang.
Oh, right, for the these deals. Yeah. Okay. Now I know what I'm doing. I forgot it was that whole, like, orbit around him kind of thing.
Yeah, see, the way it works in the new game is the Gravitron like extends its own gravity, and the ring around it is much further away. So you sort of leap from the larger ring and land on the Gravitron and start attacking it, and then it starts shooting up lightning everywhere, and you gotta jump off of it. So Strider 1, Strider 2, Marvel vs. Capcom games. Like, what else? Oh, look at this! Look at you with the skills. What else is in the Strider pantheon?
There was a...
Please tell me there was like a terrible Game Boy Color.
There was a terrible US-made Strider 2 for the Genesis.
Ooh, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's made by a company called US Gold, I think. But I was still published by Capcom, if I'm...
Because America's #1!
Yeah, you know. Yeah! Oh, man. Oh,
and then
sorry,
after
I'm
that...
sick, everybody.
Yeah, then after that, what? Does Strider just go dark for like decades?
Yeah. Until this, basically.
Really?
Yeah. The experiment area of the South Pole.
Well, you know, that's what they tell you when you're trying to head over to the secret base, and they're like, "Where's the experiment area at?" And, you know, if you see the giant cucumber with the crab claws sticking out of it and all the lasers,
also, it's
you'll know you've gotten
cucumber
there.
You've probably ever seen.
With teeth. They don't like to mention the teeth up front. You know, you don't want to freak people out. They're like, well, Strider's already bested our best tanks, and he bested the dude on the horse, you know? He bested the guy with the axe. Like, what do we do? Well, you know, we still... You know, Larry down in research still wants to do that giant cucumber with the crab claws idea. I feel like we might as well let him give it a shot. Sort of run out of good ideas at this point.
Larry's like in his office, right, about to take his own life. Finally, the phone call comes. He's like, "Woo, that was close."
Yeah! They finally did it! They finally realized my genius! Giant cucumber with teeth.
Everything's coming up, Larry. He's like Gil on The Simpsons, basically. Oh,
Yazan in the chat also notes that this could be the Kraken.
Yeah, I guess.
I can give it to him.
I mean, it might be what it's officially called, but... Could be Clapclaw's cucumber, but... This is still only level 2, by the way. Or no, this is 3. We get to 3? I think we got to 3.
All right, here we go. Score, time, life, items. No special.
I don't know what that special is.
You gotta be special to find out.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed? What? How am I gonna know what's going on? I need context for these things that I'm seeing. How many stages are there?
I hope more than 4.
Okay. Guess we're gonna find out.
It's been a long time since I played this game.
I will say, New Strider also has a stage on an airship. Is that Rob the Robot over there?
That is Rob the Robot over here.
Does he want to play? Yeah, sit him down in here.
No one can see
Oh,
Rob
they
the
can't
Robot.
see Rob the Robot. Maybe if we set him
Right there.
There we go. Stay up there, Rob. Watch what you're doing. There you go. Don't fall. He's gonna fall off. I'm moving him down here.
Woo. Is there anything like this?
Yes, actually, yes. When you sort of launch yourself up to assault the airship, there is a jumping on smaller airships to get to the larger airship section.
Nice.
This is fantastic. Yeah, there's so many great little callbacks in New
They
Strider.
basically were like, okay, let's just make Strider 2 but better.
What if we did Strider 2, but you know, Castleroid?
I'm just enjoying the view.
I know, this guy back here, he's trying so hard. He was like, you know, you think they would send at least one other person besides me out here to try to stop the, you know, the Strider. He's killed like 1,000 of our people. It's just me. They just send me, squad leader.
Squad leader.
His first name's Squad, last name's Leader.
Where?
Okay, well, you know, look, just figure it out, okay? Boo, 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 boo. This guy does not know what to do. Hey, sorry I'm late. Oh, okay, see you later.
Got him.
Just no help whatsoever. Maybe if we all attack Strider at once. No. Just one at a time,
There's a proper order
Yes.
to everything.
Okay, get Son Goku.
Leaving Capcom's universe, he's just referred to as Son.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Damn it.
Also,
Not this time.
also a character I only know through Marvel vs. Capcom. Big.
Couldn't imagine playing this in the arcade. I wouldn't make any progress.
It does seem like a definite, just designed to eat your quarters.
Let's see at this point. What's up, cow?
Although there has been a lot less. It's not a whole lot of randomness, it seems like. I mean, there are difficult sections, but you're not getting hit by, like, random rockets or missiles or things flying at you from off the screen that you just can't see.
That's true.
They call me the Mine Layer.
Why?
I'm more like a mine thrower. And now I'm dead.
It's so anticlimactic when they do that.
Strider 2 will be right back after these messages.
Yeah.
The gravity
Transformer
transformer.
of the energy room.
Ah, yes. Now, to be fair, you kind of let that happen. Now, which way is he gonna go? Yep. Yep. SCARABEE.
Is he just gonna go up and down the whole time? Nope.
Guys in the control room just like, the left to right is stuck. I can't make him go left to right. We'll just go up and down. Maybe it'll work itself out.
The development dock area.
See, no, those guys had the right idea. They're like, look, Strider, he's killed all the robots. He killed the Scarabee. He killed the Mine Layer. We obviously shouldn't be trying to fight him.
Just build a wall.
Yeah, just build a wall. Also, he keeps exploding and then just bringing himself back to life. Obviously, we cannot actually stop him. We just need to impede his progress.
I really like these guys.
Yeah, he's just kind of just hammer the wall. Just hammer the wall. Just get it in place. Just get it into place.
Sorry.
You are kind of a monster. You are just,
I am just murdering
you're
humans.
just straight up butchering these helpless scientists.
I mean, science is a sin. So.
Yeah, that's true. It's all made up in the end. Do you think Strider believes in science?
Hell no.
No, he's got ninja magic.
Yeah, dude.
He doesn't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
He's like, hey, you guys want to talk about creationists? You guys want to go to the Creationist Museum?
Because he lives in a tiny, like, probably lives in some small, isolated, like, ninja village.
Where they all
They don't get out a whole lot.
Every child looks exactly the same.
Well, they all have to do the, you know, they all have the Strider style. They probably don't, you know, don't have, you know, the latest literature. All he does is go around destroying technology. That's all you do is go around stabbing robots with pieces of technology. That's a whole anti-science sentiment.
So the engine is a girl?
Guy in the chat aptly noting that squad leader did kind of suck. And his squad leading abilities were the reason all the other enemies fight so poorly.
Doesn't really have a squad. Watch out, reactor core, girl.
Oh.
Whoa.
I love all this background scrolling that's going on. It's really good. Just jump instead. Just get it. Oh, you can bat those away. Good job.
You did.
Way to murder that engine core. Oh, Yazan with the it was Melfina from Outlaw Star.
Oh.
Very appropriate reference. I approve of that.
The satellite escape ship. How did I get all the way to a satellite?
Also, how are you breathing? He's like, no, I'll see you guys back on Earth. I'm out of here. I'm bailing. I'd have to imagine the oxygen just a little thin at this altitude.
Oh.
Okay, you gotta move. Don't fight the dudes. Go. You gotta go. You gotta go. See what happens? You see what happens, Larry. Just go.
You know a lot of people named Larry, I've determined based on this episode.
Uh-oh.
What's up, General?
Cycle break.
Oh,
Admiral Wilhelm.
I love how they went from like Soviet to German in the Strider series. See, you
might want to move around a little bit, Wilhelm. There you go. There you go. Just get out, get out of the way a few times.
This can't be the last boss because Grandmaster is officially
Grandmaster.
Isn't he the big boss in the new game too?
Grandmaster. I forget. Forget what the final boss's name was. I don't believe it was Grandmaster though.
Was it Admiral Wilhelm?
No, it definitely wasn't Admiral Wilhelm. It was.
Oh, give me the points.
It was. I'm not gonna spoil what the last boss was, but it wasn't Admiral Wilhelm.
Is it human or robot?
Kind of both.
Oof.
Kind of both.
Oof.
It was 1001. The end. Select your mission.
Oh, okay.
The final battle on the third moon.
Third moon.
Number 3.
Moon the third. Whatever happened to moon number 2? I wonder.
There you go.
This art. This art.
That is really good. It's a pity they only throw it up there for like 2 seconds. Yeah. Really good. Okay, you're gonna go to the left, and then you're gonna go up a thing.
Also, you don't really have control over where you go.
Also, you have no choice in where you go, but
just don't forget.
You know, like to make you feel like you're in control.
The spaceport of the third moon. Okay.
So do you think there are, in fact...
You see how I just jumped?
Yeah, you just go. Whee! Do you think there are, in fact, 3 moons? Or is it a situation where maybe, somebody accidentally blew up the moon that we had, so we had to build a second one.
And then again.
And then it kind of happened again, trial and error, so now we're on number 3.
Possibly. I mean, they keep making these solos. Having to fight solos. True. I hope I get to fight every single boss again at the end of this.
Oh, that would be so good.
God.
If you had a Dr. Wily style room
Seriously.
full of teleporters where you have to fight.
This is Capcom.
Every single boss game.
Hey. All right.
Apologies to the guy named Larry in the chat. I wasn't talking about you. Talking about the universal Larry.
Yeah, like the royal Larry.
The royal Larry. They call it the third moon. We call it the Death Star.
Oh my God.
People are commending you that you're staying consistent with your scores.
It's true.
So
I'm really good at doing like the bottom of the barrel in this game.
Look at that thing.
What is that?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. we're gonna release a giant robot fire butterfly thing in the middle of the cargo hold around all the explosive canisters. Hopefully it won't randomly fly into one of them and set the whole place up. Maybe that's why this is the third moon, is because they keep putting the giant fire butterflies in the room where they keep the explosive canisters.
How do I not?
Can you just go around it? Just
No,
jump around
I can't.
it.
I need to go this way.
Oh, okay. And then if you touch it, it explodes.
Oh, you remember that map that they showed me?
I got it. You need to go left and then up the thing.
God damn it! Just let me go.
Turn on your power, your projectile power,
Jesus Christ.
and then get killed. That was the second part of what I was gonna say. It's a two-step process.
Screw you guys. I'm out of here.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Philosophical debate: is Earth the Death Star?
Whoa.
But Earth isn't a star, so it can't be the Death Star. But then again, neither is the Death Star. The Death Star is also not a star.
Suddenly 3D robot motorcycle thing amidst all the
Very good
sprites.
point. Look, it was late. Look, it was getting towards the end of the development cycle. You know, the art team didn't have a whole lot going on. Larry, lead artist, he was like, look guys,
Meet Larry.
I made this awesome 3D, you know, spinning axe robot thing. Can we use that maybe in the next game? And they're like, no, Larry, we're not doing that for the next game. Well, can I at least put it in that moon-based level? Yeah, sure, whatever. It's a little creepy how they got everybody locked up in the canisters in the back there.
This is the new biodevelopment section.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
They're being bio-developed right now.
they're biodevs.
Now don't. It's totally gonna happen.
I can't. Ah! This is the worst. Arcade games, kids, alright?
Yep.
Alright, switching gravity.
Do they also have to biodev their scientists?
I'm now crawling upside down.
Maybe this is why none of their technology is really that effective, is because they're running off of completely tank-grown scientists. Are there no people? Could they not have just found like a real scientist?
Oh, come on. Butts.
Come on. Wait, can't you just let go and fly to the top of the screen?
Oh, yeah, but the gravity keeps changing.
Oh, because it keeps, yeah, that's right, it keeps switching. Also, I've noticed, okay.
Yeah.
One thing, knowing Strider from my Marvel vs. Capcom days, 1, robot birds.
Robot birds.
2, robot panthers.
Yeah.
Haven't seen 1 robot bird, 1 robot panther, or those little spinny things that go around you. Where's all that?
I don't know. Also,
Was that a thing that was added to Strider's character
he doesn't
for
have
the
his little
purposes?
options either. Little guys that float around with him. Those are in the original Strider.
Okay.
I don't see why they're not in this one.
Did the original Strider have the eagle and the lion or the tiger?
Yeah.
What
Well,
happened?
it had the eagle, I remember.
What happened?
Alright, come on.
There you go. Woo! This must be so much fun. That would be so great to just get pulled along in a circle around this thing.
Woo! And we'll be right back.
And they could at least throw up a thing like "you did it" or something. Good job.
Remember that game you're playing? Here's the logo.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Bad guy Strider. You got bio-developed, son. HIEN. And you're fighting on top of a crazy dragon thing. Oh, this is really good. This is really good. And look, he's got a twin-sided sword. His sword is so much more sword than your sword.
It's true. We can make it 2 players for that game.
Seems like that wouldn't be quite so bad. I don't know though, because Strider's so fast. Like he's all about mobility. And if you have 2 people there, you'd always have, you know, your
Make it like Sonic
slower
the Hedgehog
little
2.
brother is
Make it
always
like
at the
Sonic
back.
the Hedgehog 2, man. You know what I mean? Split screen, just race you into the level.
Just the other one keeps dying and flying back in.
No, but the racing level.
Oh, right. When you would do the, maybe. But then, I think like any producer's just going to say, well, why don't you just have one person play and then restart the level and have the other person play?
Because Larry wanted it that way.
Larry wanted it that way.
Boost. Where'd he go. I think he's puking.
Sheepowery in the chat noting that you shouldn't attack the gravity core because otherwise you'll just flow down into space.
Well, I've already been doing it. Whoop.
Get up there! Get Sansan! There, you rescued the tiny Sansan. What is that guy doing?
Hey guys.
Just like, hey, are you guys fighting?
Me too.
I'm helping! I'm here to help, don't worry! Oh no!
So
And it is, that really, and then like the music gets pulled out too. It's just,
everything.
oh, done. Good job.
Okay.
Okay. And now we are just fighting out in open space.
Wait a minute.
Alright, so what am I seeing here? It's a, what do we got? We got like a fish that's got a flaming tail.
It's a CADUCEUS, right?
Attached to a statue, which is then attached to purple angel wings.
Yeah.
Oh, right, a CADUCEUS.
Yeah.
You know, from Grecian myth. That was totally a thing. Well, see you later. If I had a nickel for every time there was a bad guy in any sort of Japanese game that turned into a giant weird angel thing at the end,
Yeah.
I'd have at least 5 nickels.
Oh.
Whoa, don't get too hasty there, young sir. Grandmaster is a ring race. Well, see you later. Peace.
Yes, consistency.
There you go. E for excellence, my friend.
Yeah, I think E is the best rating you can get, actually.
It starts because A is the beginning of the alphabet,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's obviously the worst, and then as you progress further down the alphabet.
What has happened? Yes, I am.
Are you that Hiryu or just a Hiryu? What? No, you're 2,000 years old? No, no.
No, I'm not. No, I'm the latest incarnation.
There's no need for that consistency. What do you think, Rob the Robot?
I'm trying to get Rob up.
You can't. I know, but his head's stuck in the wrong direction. He can't see what's happening.
Good job, Rob.
Good job, Rob. Way to be a buddy. And then Strider straight up murdered this dude.
Here you to headquarters.
And we're gonna have to build another moon.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Also, I'm kind of on top of an exploding thing. Oh no, wait, it's all cool. I'm back.
There we go.
My shoulders are hella cold though.
It's cool.
All right.
He's got this.
Thank you to Takahashi.
Tanopu.
Yep. For that sweet scroll design.
I love all the little symbols in the middle of their names.
No,
yeah.
that's how it's supposed to be spelled.
Okay. Kairu quarter note Nagashima. Okay.
Oh, well,
good to see all
I
the great
certainly
concept
feel
art.
exhausted after that strenuous
Yeah.
effort. Oh, they had some voice talent in this game.
Yeah, the guy.
Ooh. Ooh. Presented by Capcom. Thank you, Capcom.
Thanks, Capcom. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode of Megabit. Let's see where I rank.
Just burned through it. That was our complete friggin' Let's Play of Strider 2. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Oh, do your name! Hurry, go.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
I feel like it should be LRY for Larry. Because
Gotcha.
Larry was really the real hero in all this. This is what happens, Larry. Come on, you can do it. Oh, no! Larry?
All right, that's going to be a wrap.
Woo!
Thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry you had to deal with my illness. I'll be back next week on top of the world.
100% less illness.
Yeah, I will not be dying on air. Yeah, so once again, this is Megabit. Tune in every Friday at 11 a.m. So Maxwell McGee, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, have a nice weekend, you guys.
See ya.
Take care.